Hello, my name is Arifa Shafi. I'm first year PhD student of Faculty of Information Technology in Moscow Polytechnic University. For my PhD, I'm mainly working with machine learning. My focus is on hearing impairment. For International Journal of Science and Research, I wrote article named Predictive Analytics aiming to increase the educational quality for street children with hearing impairment. My colleague Viktor Sergeyevich and Associate Professor Lubov Petrovna both helped me to finish the article. Still in the 21st century, due to various reasons, including poverty, separation of parents, death of parents, unconsciousness of parents, and so on, countless children spend their childhood in the street in developing, least developed, and underdeveloped countries. Among them, a big number face different disabilities, including hearing impairment. There is no substitute for education to improve the social condition and future security for these street children. In our article, we have focused on predictive analytics with the aim of formulating the equitable education system for street children with mainly hearing impairment, preventing various social taboos, and identifying the interrelationships between learning abilities and learning methods. Hearing loss, also known as hearing impairment, is a partial or total inability to hear. Sign language is a brilliant tool that will help bridge that communication gap that might exist when there is a hearing impairment and even in situations when there is no hearing impairment present. In the least developed countries, sign language lacks official recognition and support. The least developed countries are developing countries that, according to the United Nations, exhibit the lowest indicators of socioeconomic development with the lowest human development index rating of all countries in the world. Bangladesh is one of these countries, though in 2015 it crossed the threshold of the World Bank defined low middle income country. In March 2018, after a 43-year journey as a least developed country, Bangladesh became eligible for graduation into the developing country bracket after it had met all the three criteria. Still, street children are visible in every corner of Bangladesh. It is estimated that there are more than 600,000 street children living in Bangladesh. 75% of them live in the nation's capital, Dhaka. Among those street children, there are big numbers who are having physical disabilities. We are focusing on only hearing impairment. Because of our limited resource and the small number of participants, we decided to focus only on street children of Bangladesh, aiming to increase the development of education quality for street children with hearing impairment in the least developed countries by proposing methodology related to predictive analytics. Our research methodology includes 8 steps in the first phase. At first, we are focusing on the factors that are influential to education. Then, in the next step, we will choose some criteria which are considered as best for educational development, especially related to our research. Then, we are focusing on expert evaluation of these criteria for finding 3 best criteria. We have 3 experts who will not only help us during criteria evaluation but also will help us to teach our participants. 3 street children will participate, among them 2 not having any difficulties with learning and 1 is having a hearing impairment. We will teach each of the participants Russian alphabets for the first month and will analyze the results based on factors related to influence the motivation in education. The participant with hearing impairment will learn sign language. We are using the Russian language for avoiding already learned materials. As Russian is a very uncommon foreign language for Bangladesh, there is almost no chance that our participants already knew the study materials that we are going to use. In the second month, participants will learn 30 Russian words. In the third month, participants will learn 3 Russian rhymes. At the end of every month, there will be an assessment. For this article, we will use 3 selected factors related to influence the motivation in education. And for all 3 months, the hearing impaired participant will get overall learning factors in an excellent form. For other 2 participants, we will change the learning environment and analyze the result using different assessment methods focusing on linear regression. After that, we will predict future learning outcomes. Next month, all 3 participants will get the same learning environment and overall learning factors in an excellent form to compare the prediction with actual learning outcomes.
After researching and talking with experts, students and teachers from different schools, we got suggestion of following factors that influence education: teaching methods, family issues, peer relationship, learning environment, assessment process, the role of economy, the impact of culture, curriculum structure, learning strategies, the role of technology, teacher behavior, motivation of learning.
We are using expert evaluation for selecting best criterions in order to continue our research. Here we are using this to figure out best three factors related to influence educational system. We are modifying this method with our proposed methodology to make it easier and more effective. Here is the description of our experts.
All experts will provide point for each criterion in a range of 3 to 5. Here J representing experts and I representing factors. This is the table showing the relation of I and J.
This is the formula for summation of experts points or marking.
This is the table for our expert evaluation criterions, where we can see our first expert gave teaching methods 5 points, our second expert gave teaching methods 5 points, and also our third expert gave teaching method 5 points. Total points 15. Like that, family issues got 13 points, peer relationship got 11 points, learning environment got 15 points, assessment process got 14 points, the role of economy got 10 points, the impact of culture got 12 points, curriculum structure got 12 points, learning strategies got 13 points, the role of technology got 12 points, teacher behavior got 15 points, motivation of learning got 11 points.
From this, we get three best factors related to educational development, teaching methods, learning environment, and teacher behavior. This is the description of participants where we can see only one girl having hearing impairment and other two don't have any kind of learning disabilities. For making this research less complicated, we are considering fewer variation of factors related to educational development. This is the relation between factors related to educational development and participant in different months. In first month, our first participant getting teaching methods, learning environment, and teacher behavior in good quality. Second participant getting excellent, and third participant getting satisfactory. In second month, our first and second participant getting excellent, and third participant getting good. In third month, our first participant getting satisfactory, and second and third participant getting excellent. Here P represents participant, excellent considered as 5, good 4, satisfactory 3, X as factors related to educational development, and Y is representing learning outcomes for each participant. This is the linear regression values for assessment of participants, where we can see in first month our first participant got 70, second participant got 100, and third participant got 58. In second month our first participant got 90, second participant got 94, and third participant got 68. In third month our first participant got 51, second participant got 98, and third participant got 89. This is the calculation. We had the sample size of 9, our mean X 4.33, mean Y 79.77, intercept minus 8.81, and slope 20.44. Regression line equation Y is equal to 20.44x minus 8.81. This is the linear regression graph from our collected data. Now for our final assessment, if X is equal to 5, we predict Y is equal to 93.407 using linear regression. Our collected data and experts analysis, regardless of one participant with hearing impairment, we predicted that all participants with an excellent learning environment, teaching method, and friendly behavior from teachers will get above 90. And our results of final assessment also shows that our first participant got 100, second participant got 98, and our third participant got 91.
That means street children even with hearing impairment can show excellent learning outcomes if factors related to influence students' motivation in education favors him or her.
For future work, we are looking forward to working with more participants from various countries and compare the result to predict the learning outcomes correctly. Thank you all for listening.